So I started my bodybuilding journey back in 2010, and I turned pro in 2013. I feel like it was a really long 3 years because in that time I was hyper focused on being a pro bodybuilder. And I tried lots of things. There's lots of trial in there. I tried low carb diet. I tried eating 8 meals a day. As a matter of fact, 1 year I did 90 minutes of cardio for several months leading up to a show. And believe it or not, I probably looked the worst I ever looked on a show doing that. I looked like a endurance athlete. So you train like an endurance athlete, you look like an endurance athlete. But like I said, it's all trial and error. You live and you learn. In 2013, finally had this epiphany that instead of trying to play the size game and be a certain size, I was going to diet and basically be hungry until I was as lean as I possibly thought I could be. I was rewarded later that year by winning my pro card and actually beating somebody that was 45 pounds heavier than me. So that kind of just reinforced my idea that I shouldn't play the size game and I should just try to be as lean as I could be. Trials and tribulations though. So I think as far as being a pro bodybuilder, everybody's going to go through their own journey. It'll take some people longer than others, but you kind of got to figure out what works for your body, how to shape your body, and how to condition your body. And everybody kind of has their own journey. As a coach, it's my job to help people find that path and find their journey. So, like I said, everybody's journey is not the same. Everybody's diet's not the same. What works for Julian may not work for you. Adherence and sustainability are the two top things you need from a competitor when they're doing their diet. And those two things are very individualistic. So if you ask someone who works long hours every single day to make 8 meals a day, that might not work for them. And if you ask someone who doesn't like fish to eat fish 4 times a day, that's probably not going to work for them. So there's a lot of individualistic things that go into prepping a competitor. And so my job as a coach is to look at someone's lifestyle, look at their habits, and try to help them modify those habits so they can compete and so they can, be the best versions of themselves that they can be.